Please, they should change their team. Nigeria is dying. All right, thank you very much. Hello.
Hello, Lady.
Good morning to you, sir.
Thank you, my dear.
Yes.
My name is Prince. Why? No, calling you on trans.
Okay.
I bet they're telling me to go France. I won't go.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
I love Nigeria.
Right.
We join us together to rebuild this country.
Okay.
Let's talk of water. No. Never see water. So we have environmental problem in Lagos. This man is going right. Those who are market, one is center in Lagos. I'm telling you that man is possible. But I want them to do more. What's the environmental they want to be released? Nothing bad at all. Just 3 hours. The water, the landlord are afraid to feed budget to be dealt with accordingly. The local government, the inspectors, we have work 24/7 for sleeping. By now, looking that money. What are they doing? So, what we need in this country, when we don't need any systems, we must monitor 24/7. And when it's not going to change, we can be able to those people who don't want it to work, they got to go for day one. So make sure they work. Anybody wants to sabotage the effort, it's answer. Good morning to you, my dearest lady.
Thank you for calling. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning to you. Your connection is a little bit bad, or I don't know if it's your hands-free.
My name is Ola.
Okay.
I'm calling from Mushu.
Okay.
I want to talk about this sanitation. I don't know if these young guys that
Sir.
Okay. So can you hear me?
Okay, go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, go ahead,
Yes.
please.
Yes. I don't know where these young guys, this so-called commissioner, are not learned from.
Sir, you're going to move it because it makes hearing you very difficult, okay? Thank you. Hello.
Hello, Fish.
Yes, I'm with you. Good morning.
Ajibola calling from Nicola.
Welcome.
And concerning the CNG, I always say the case I make a mess of Nigerians. So if it's really a real project before even making all this, that is why we query the method that he removed the subsidy in the first place. You have to put some things in place. Planning is key in anything you are doing. And if the planning phase has already failed, it's quack. So that is why the implementation is failing. It has failed even before they start implementing it. So that is just a failed project. So we should not disturb ourselves on it. So, but concerning this waste management stuff, what Lagos State government has to put in place is how do we manage the waste people are using in this state? If people need to be paying everything and we have to still pay to dispose their waste, that's cancelled. But not that you tell people to come and pay. That is one. You just siphon, and people that are coming to come and get this waste, they are not even coming regularly. That is one. Secondly, you have to tell them to come and pay. All these small people that are looking for where to just get money, and you still want to get money from them. That is one of the things that waste management keep, and they make it to come every time. So if anybody now pays to use the waste management that the Lagos State has already made available, then let that kind of be punished.
Okay. So you feel like it should be free? Waste disposal should be free is the best way. All right. Thank you very much. Let's take another call. You spent well over 2 minutes. I just wanted you to get your point through. All right. Thank you. Which is part of the initiative plan of this administration, where 700 billion, which is not a small money, has been spent, invested. I don't know if it's external investors, but suddenly it have a methodical approach to carrying out implementation. In my own view, I feel that PMS is still the best bet. If Dangote, an individual, can build a refinery, I don't see why federal or state government that has been focusing on building airports that are not leaders that will continue to go back and forth. Bringing back monthly sanitation is like going backwards. I feel what needs to be done is to ensure that sanitary inspectors, called wole, as they are known in those days, state government should ensure that there's potable water for every community in the state. Please tell Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu that there's no water at the Jegemo community, and digging of borehole is not bringing out clean water because of the hard alum in the ground. God bless Nigeria. Measure a mega city. These indices like superb education, availability of potable water, efficient transport system, healthcare, regular supply of electricity, affordable housing for all, adequate security of lives and properties are used for measuring a mega city. It will be environmental sanitation workers can be employed to work daily and paid good amount of money, like 50k per person per day. And somebody says to have the employers, the ones who would clean up, we should pay them 50,000 naira per day to encourage them to clean better. So what method do you think is best? Increasing the pay for those who clean or making it free? Good morning to you, sir.
Yeah, my name is Maltikin Edumobio. I'm calling from.
Nice.
Let me talk about the CNG cars or buses. I don't know how we want to do or how we choose to start what we can to check the cost, whether you'll be able to come to the successful end or what. I spent 3 weeks in the East and I went through my Alaba. I did not see any station for CNG and I did not see any CNG. And I tried to ask questions. How are they going to do it with the filling stations all over as it is in here? I mean, where? Nigerians, I don't know, our leaders, do they actually sit down to plan very well, or they want to embark on a project that to kilometer of 7 and something kilometers, and only 30 kilometers have been completed or what about to be completed? It's already commissioned. How can we be doing things like this? I don't know whether people realize the importance of good governance. And people should be able to carry the interest of the masses. Good morning, and God bless you.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you for calling. Okay. A lot of people if you check even what a mega city is, I think a population of 10 million. If a place has a population of 10 million, is a mega city because of its population. If we have a small place that has 5 million people, but they have the best electricity, they have the best power, they're not a mega city. They're just a city that is properly run. A mega city has at least a population of 10 million people. Lagos have well over 10 million people, almost, if not over 20 million people that are in Lagos of the country. It's a mega city because of its population. But as I said, you would expect that a place that houses, you can put this whole mega city debate to rest and focus on the matters that we're talking about. We are talking about the CNG initiative, the gas. According to this, well, we do have enough gas, but it's not readily available. There's also problems with the whole conversion scenario, the fact that we don't have enough in fuel their vehicles, and some of them are so frustrated that they're considering going back to petrol-powered vehicles. And so they're asking powered vehicles, should we review it? Since we know what the lapses are, the report has told us what the problems are. Should we start to reevaluate how to it be an option for people who would rather use CNG and think of a short-term support system for those who are unable to afford PMS? And the return of monthly sanitation in Lagos, is that the best approach to ensure cleanliness within the state? Or how best do you think they can review that? Hello, good morning to you.
Morning, Babala.
Good morning, sir.
I like you, Suba.
Yes.
First of all, sanitation in Lagos, it is high time. You understand? The barbaric way of our throwing something on the road, throw something anyhow. You understand? So there must be discipline. That is where I'm going. The government has to come back. Fasola did that when he was there. If you enter a bus, you see a car of green inside their bus. And people should not litter any dog, any refuse anyhow. So that is why I said the government must come in. Our barbaric way of doing it is bad. Not only that, you don't see about the environment they live. They don't they look for any corner. They turn the whole place. So the government must, Lagos State government, to come out on sanitation business. It's very, very necessary, and it is urgent. On this of CNG, look, it is different. That is why you see the advanced country, the advanced country, they are not going so deep in a gas engine because of the velocity. So it's a welcome idea to save costs. And let's go back to.
All right, call back. Hello, good morning to you. All right, I think this is internet policy fails. Can they mention the people sabotaging the CNG project? President Tinubu pronouncement of subsidies. The cost of transport, a driver will be on queue and it will take hours. One have to take another bus. On Facebook, who says, Sejan Fuad, top of the morning to you. Why we tolerate dereliction of duty in the country beats me hollow. I don't know how long we will allow ourselves to be deceived with this APC-led government propaganda and fathom existing laws and arrest culprits and put everyone in check. Otherwise, there will be breakdown of law. Therefore, the government and its agencies should sit up to their respective responsibility. Monthly sanitation is a complete whim on your radio. Can you turn it down, please?
Thank God. You see this, during the military era, that Ikorodu road, you will see heaps of, refuse on the road. All corners, nowhere to, nobody took time, years to grow. After some time, you breathe fresh air in Lagos. And that's what the problem is now. You come to the Jew Road roundabout, then you come in the night and dump everything at the roundabout, and it's like that all over Lagos. So I don't know how they are going to resuscitate that normal when Tinubu and Fᴜᴜᴜ was there, were there 12.5 liter, kg for 14.5. Is it that we are going to use it to be running a transport? It's going to still boil down to the same thing. And this is a project that I've never seen buses, though I don't really go as much now, but I've never seen them say, this is CNG bus, so enter it. That kind of thing.
Thank
you. Yeah, this is Mr. Sonny calling from Keto.
Welcome.
Okay. And so, concerning the CNG, Okangwelina called this a lemon, and he said something that is very, very germane. He said, the presidential question, the answer is no. So how do you think that this is going to work? It's not going to work. And that is why our educational system is in turmoil right now, and our healthcare too, because they are not patronizing those that once they are not particularly involved, once they are not, using that particular thing, they will just be pretending about it. So it's not going to work. Is one of their stories, because the antecedent in Lagos State here is that the first week, the second week, they will make the whole, people will come out, but the third week, forget it. It's just an avenue for people to start playing football in the morning.
Okay. Thank you.
The Lord will help us in Jesus' name.
Thank you for calling. That's actually our last call for today. Powered vehicle policy. This is one of the numerous achievements of President Tinubu that hurriedly shoved down the people's throat as an alternative to the unplanned fuel subsidy is gone. Accountable on sanitation. Why was it stopped before? 3 hours shutdown of the state will not clean Lagos. I'm not far from water corporation around Legally and Yoride, but I can say that there's no water countered with this CNG powered vehicle. There was never a plan for that. The president just came up with this because of his infamous subsidy is gone without any proper planning. Before you do anything, you have to make sure adequate plan is in place for it, but the president failed to do that. Everything approach. How many government officials are already making use of it? The APC government should stop deceiving Nigerians. Regarding Lagos environmental or sanitation, Mr. Fuad, God bless you for your opinion about the issue. A state that wants to back on such projects should first of all have enough water to start Lagos clean. God bless Nigeria. Tʀᴇɪᴅs says, good morning, Sage. On sanitation, there are countries that buy waste from their citizens and convert it. That's actually all the messages that I can take. Unfortunately, we're out of time. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Call for the watch on Russia, for example, infiltrating Africa, and the alligator side will join us as well. And at 10:15, we would be talking about intensifying the result of violence. A lot of men have died because of violence. Very alarming statistics that we need to evaluate. And I would always say the statistics don't represent numbers; they represent human lives. And so this morning at 10:15, sexual and gender-based violence in Nigeria. We still have a lot packed for you, so stay with us on mainland 98.3 FM. I'll be back.
You're listening to mainland 98.3 FM.